Hey guys, told you I'd make another video. Ah, I had to recharge my batteries again for my camera. I These batteries are kind of old and I can't use those batteries when I go to Toledo. Oh, don't forget about the Toledo show. Second weekend in April. I'm gonna be there. Tim Tinkerman Tim, I'm hope you there. Of course I'm gonna see Billy D, and I hope to see anybody else out there in Toledo, Ohio. That's the second weekend in April. I think that's April 11, 12, and 13. I'm going to be there all day Saturday. Get there early Saturday. I'll be there all day. So I'm going to have to get some new batteries and get them all juiced up. That way I can take all kinds of videos for you guys. But in the meantime, got this baby stripped down. And got it masked here. Turrets masked. Got the gears masked. Turned out those gears were in there real good, so I couldn't pull them out, so I just masked them. Got to put this wire back up in here though before we start painting. I did my best to make sure nothing wet got on the servos. They should be all right. I used some tape and taped them off, and it still came out okay. Now I got hiccups. That whole bottle of thinner, that pint of thinner, was just enough to do this wing. I probably could have did this one a little more, but that's okay. Right now, the primer is going to cover all this. So if it's a little dirty, it looks a little dirty, no big deal. The primer is going to cover it all. Oh, and those decals that I left on there, I know now why those decals were rubbery. They were painted on. Because when I started going over them with the thinner, it just ate them right up. So I think those decals were actually painted on. They did a darn good job of it too, because they were almost seamless. But you know what? We're going to paint our own on, so that's no big deal. That way we won't have to go trying to find some decals over at the hobby store. We can just paint our own on. I mean, it's only an iron crosses, black and white, straight lines. No, it shouldn't be any big deal. Not like painting stars and bars or the British Rolex. Uh, so it should be pretty easy painting those on. We're only going to put them on the top and bottom of the wings anyhow. I got some other decals I'm going to use to stick elsewhere. But this came out pretty good. Stripped all that paint off. Now I'm going to prime it up probably. It's late right now and I got dinner going. I'm cooking some beef stew. Hey, if you're welcome to it, come on over. But this looks pretty good. Got it all stripped down. Yep, that looks good. So that's all for today. Making this short and sweet. Just let you see that this wing is stripped down and ready to go. Or ready to paint, I should say. But if ever you guys want to buy this thing, like I said, found mine at hobbyvalue.com. I forgot to mention, it's made by Zeta Science. It's a little private company in Japan. And they're on YouTube. Just punch in Zeta Science and their stuff will come up. But this is nice. And if you really wanted to get a plane going in one day, this is the thing to do it. Because if I didn't do all these changes and painting and everything, I could have had this thing up and running, up and flying in a day. If you had started in the morning, by noontime you would have been at the airfield. That's how quick this is. But it's nice. Nice, simple, everyday plane. Something that you can easily slide in the back of your car without having to take anything apart. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I get back at the airfield this summer. After work on Fridays, when I get off at 11:30, right up 10 minutes away is my airfield from my job. So I'll zip over there and fly. Get some pictures for you guys. So like I said, I'm just trying to get things going here. It's winter time and it's building time. I'm not a winter flyer. So I'm repairing and building. In fact, I got to pull that big deuce out, get her ready too. Last time I did some work on it, I repaired the landing gears because I had to rebuild the ribs that hold the wheel blocks and to re-strengthen them because that was the only design flaw in that plane. If you have the Deuces Wild, don't land hard with it. The wood, they don't have doublers in the ribs on the landing gear blocks. So if you land hard, you're going to crush those ribs and your gears are going to collapse. So I did some open wing surgery, repaired that, put in doublers, reinforced it with epoxy and my baking soda mix, and they're good and strong. And I didn't fly it last year, but the last thing it needed was to be balanced. So, balancer, I'm going to get some new batteries for it, and we're going to be headed out to the airfield. Yeah. All right, guys. Hey, have a good one, and we'll see you the next time.